Good afternoon and welcome to the start of your week with Afternoon Tea.
You're here with Stefan and Ali, and coming up on today's show. With Easter just around the corner, we look at what you can make to keep the kids busy and healthy.
We look at upcoming fashion trends for spring, but most importantly, how to achieve these at high street prices.
And we'll have live music from Michael Bosley. But first, let's recap some of the front page headlines from this morning and across the weekend. Ali, what have you got for us?
Well, what I've picked up today in the papers is following on from the budget last week with the sugar tax.
Yep.
Obviously, we're trying to combat Britain's obesity crisis, so that's obviously something that I think we really do need to discuss. You know, will it actually reduce consumption of fizzy drinks, for example?
Well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, the fact that we're even talking about it raises awareness, perhaps even gets people thinking about their sugar consumptions, in which case you may reduce anyway, just from thinking about it.
But do you think that after this they're going to be putting it on crisps and chocolates and sweets and all other unhealthy foods?
They don't do chocolates, I love chocolates. But no, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a start of a process. Maybe it's not perfect, but I think it's getting the idea out there. And
obviously they've got, you know, celebrity chef Jamie Oliver as well, who's the ambassador for this. He was really pro the sugar tax.
I think that's
but the other thing that I picked up actually is the fact that the fizzy drinks companies, they are looking into legal action because they feel they've been discriminated. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops.
See how that comes out, yeah.
Anyway, moving on to a more controversial topic that keeps popping up over the last few years, and that's women and freezing their eggs. Women can often find themselves having to choose between their career and a family, and many times this has been presented as the solution.
However, seen as a natural and unknown side effects for an older woman, is it just too risky? We're joined in the studio today by Dr. Larissa Corder, who is a subspecialist in women's health and fertility and ambassador for UN Women. Thanks for joining us, Larissa.
Thank you for having me on the show.
So what are the main challenges women in this modern generation face when it comes to fertility and trying to conceive?
Well, I think socially so much has changed for women. Over the last couple of decades, we've seen more women go to university, establish careers and seek financial independence, and naturally as a result of that they've had to postpone childbearing. But biologically nothing has changed, and most women are aware of the fact that in the ideal world they should be having children up until the age of 35. Up above that age, the rate of natural conception does go down, and above the age of 40, the chance of success with IVF is lower too.
So what is the reason for that decline, though, after the age of 35?
Well, there's lots of complex factors behind that, but the biggest one is to do with the fact that over a woman's lifespan, the number of eggs that she has does start to reduce, and also the quality of those eggs declines after 35.
And how big an issue is this generally?
Well, it's a big issue. Around 1 in 6 couples comes to see me at the Complete Fertility Centre in Southampton. So it's a growing cultural phenomenon, and we definitely need to do more to raise awareness and inform people of how big a matter this actually is.
And what can women do then to actively look after their fertility moving forward?
Well, there's lots of things women can do to look after themselves both physically and emotionally when they're trying to have a baby. I advise all my patients to take folic acid supplements, multivitamins and omega-3 to try and cut out all caffeine, alcohol and smoking, and encourage exercise on a daily basis. We mustn't underestimate also the emotional impact that trying to have a baby can have, and the stress that couples can undergo. So sometimes I recommend counselling for women in order to help them with that. And finally, most important of all, I think it's really important that women get on board and campaign for equal access and fairness to IVF across the UK. At the moment, it's a bit of a postcode lottery, but the more women we have writing to MPs trying to petition for a change in the guidelines and in the government policies, the better off our future generations will be.
Wow.
All right, well, thank you so much. That's all really interesting. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Fascinating. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Larissa. Now, just a few weeks ago, we brought you images from London Fashion Week, and it won't be long before famous catwalks all over the world will be full of the latest designer looks.
Ooh, but while these styles may look great on all of us, they certainly won't look good on our bank accounts. So we sent our fashion guru to recreate designer trends using high street purchases and produce a spring lookbook for you all. Take a look.
Looking fabulous there, isn't she?
Beautiful.
And next week we look at similar styles, but for the man in your life. Right, over the next few days, the kids will be breaking up for Easter, and it's important to keep them healthy and happy.
In today's activity section, we're going to look at some easy Easter crafts. But first, onto food. Our resident nutritionist, Sarah Walker, shows us how easy it is to make some delicious Easter smoothies. Let's check it out.
Sounds nice.
Hi guys, so today we're going to learn how to make these 5 delicious smoothies. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and these smoothies are packed full of vitamins and nutrients and everything your body needs to have energy all day long. There's one for every day of the week, so let's get started with Monday. So first up, you want to make sure you're using frozen fruit in your smoothies. You don't want to be watering down your smoothie with lots of ice, and it also keeps the goodness locked in instead of replacing it with preservatives to give your fruit a longer shelf life. So we're going to start Monday morning with a sunshine yellow smoothie, perfect for a gloomy start to your week. All you'll need is pineapple juice, Greek yogurt, frozen pineapple, frozen mango and 1 chopped banana. Hit blend and that's your Monday morning breakfast taken care of. For Tuesday's orange smoothie, we're going to add orange juice, vanilla Greek yogurt, half a peach and an orange, peeled and frozen, and 1 grated carrot. It's a great way to sneak in vegetables into your breakfast and you won't even taste it. This ruby red smoothie is full of super sweet berries like raspberries, strawberries and watermelon, mixed up with some almond milk and Greek yogurt for protein. By putting your liquids in first, it helps your blender to mix up the solids that you are throwing in to stop your smoothies coming out so lumpy. Delicious. What better way to start your day than with a whole lot of antioxidant goodness from your Thursday smoothie? Take some cranberry juice and vanilla Greek yogurt and blend that with some delicious blackberries, blueberries and cherries. Perfect brain energy food and great for the immune system. You can see the results in your skin. And finally, thank God it's Friday, let's get some greens into us. We'll start you off with some orange juice and vanilla Greek yogurt. And to that we're going to add 2 peeled kiwis, an avocado and some baby spinach. Trust me on the avocado, it adds a really creamy texture to your smoothie. Believe it or not, you can freeze avocados. You won't be able to eat them on their own again, but it's great in smoothies. So there we go guys, there's 5 different smoothies that you can try any day of the week. If you do make your own, please don't forget to tweet us at Afternoon Tea. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.
Oh, I've got one here and that is delicious. Now, let's look forward to events coming up this week that you can do to keep the kids busy, no matter what the weather. Many local towns and cities will have Easter fairs. Southampton's takes place from March 24th, with London's Great Giant Easter Duck Hunt from the 25th.
And Marwell Zoo also have their annual egg hunt taking place across Easter weekend. But if you're into movies and animals, Zootropolis is out on March the 25th. Have you seen the trailer?
Oh, no, I haven't, but I want to take the nieces to that. Is it good?
Yeah, it looks really good. It's by the same people that made Frozen, which was a big hit, so...
Oh, it's going to be brilliant.
Will be
I love
good fun.
animated films. The scripts are brilliant.
Anyway, all of that sounds like fun, but what if you just like an afternoon at home? Well, today we're going to be showing you how to make these lovely chick designs. But you could make any Easter-themed creatures. For example, this bunny.
Right, well, we've already painted our eggs yellow. You can use real eggs if you want, but we're using polystyrene ones just in case the little ones drop them. Or maybe hard boil them.
So whilst you're waiting for the paint to dry, you can cut out the shapes for the beak, the wings and the feet, like these ones here. And the stencils are online, so you can print them out at home.
You're doing a good job there. Right, stick the beak on the front and place the googly eyes just above.
Your eyes are a bit
Right,
far apart.
I know. Well, I'm getting there. I've got to work on that.
So then you have to, if you put the flaps down on the wings, you can stick these on, like so.
There we go. I think I'm ahead of you.
Yours is looking
Coming up
good.
nicely.
And then to stabilise the chick, you take the stencil for the feet, pop a little bit of glue on that there.
That's pretty much it. That is such an easy and entertaining idea for the kids, except my
You
wings.
say when your wings falling off.
That's brilliant.
And there we are. He looks absolutely brilliant.
2 lovely chicks.
Lovely. We can add that to our little
Collection.
of chicks and Easter bunnies down there. Beautiful.
And
See what
obviously
you can come up with at
self-painted
home.
Ones. That's fantastic. Well, they look amazing. And you can find the instructions in full online. Right, it's time to take a look at this week's photography. You guys have been sending us your photos all week.
But we wish we could show all of them to you, but we don't have enough time, unfortunately. But we have put together a few of our favourites, and the theme this week is spring. Let's check it out.
Absolutely stunning.
Beautiful.
And you can see all of this week's photos alongside the smoothie recipes and the craft instructions on our website afternoontea.co.uk.
And of course, while you're there, you can re-watch any section of the show from the past 7 days and send us your own images or comments. And if we've got time, of course, we'll read some of them out on the show.
However, that's it from us today, and we'll be back at the same time tomorrow looking at the coupon craze. How much chocolate is too much?
Never enough chocolate, I don't think, no.
And Lacey Turner, star of EastEnders, will be live on the sofa. But to play us out, upcoming singer-songwriter Michael Bosley.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Set up for a fall, I can feel it come along. And all the country and clean air can't save me. Suicide is too polite, but I'm restless for a cause. I thought I had it coming, but I don't know what it was. Pushed into the pavement, ancient chewing gum and stubs. Cigarettes collected show the wanderer that was. Please, please, please have a little faith in me. Couldn't break a 10 to get me home, so I had to walk the last 3 miles alone. My eyes were wide and no moon I couldn't see, so I tripped over a curb and skinned my knees. I never asked you for redemption, no love, sympathy. I just want you to be patient and expect this much of me. Please.